Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you are looking for recommended series Amazon Prime in 2022. In this video, we have summarized the top 10 Amazon Prime series of 2022. So, let's get started the list. Number 1. The Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. Creator, Patrick McKay. This epic drama is set thousands of years before the events of J.R.R. Tolkien's The Hobbit and The Lord of the Rings, and will take viewers back to an era in which great powers were forged. Kingdoms rose to glory and fell to ruin. Unlikely heroes were tested. Hope hung by the finest of threads, and the greatest villain that ever flowed from Tolkien's pen threatened to cover all the world in darkness. Beginning in a time of relative peace, the series follows an ensemble cast of characters, both familiar and new, as they confront the long-feared re-emergence of evil to Middle-earth. Number 2. Outer Range. Creator, Brian Watkins. Royal Abbott is a tough Wyoming cowboy who fights for his country and family. When he investigates the mysterious disappearance of his daughter-in-law, he discovers an unfathomable mystery at the edge of the wilderness. There are mysterious symbols carved into the stones in the forest. When even military personnel invade Abbott's farm, the supernatural mystery may well be a matter of national security. Number 3. Three Pines. Creator, Amelia Di Girolamo. Chief Inspector Armand Gamec of the Sûreté du Québec is called in to investigate a multiple murder case in the idyllic town of Three Pines, where everything seems ordinary. He is a man who sees things that others do, not the mysterious in the everyday and the evil in the apparently ordinary. As he investigates the spate of murders, he uncovers the town's secrets, but is also confronted with his own past. Number 4. The Summer I Turned Pretty. Creator, Jenny Han. Isabelle Belli, to her loved ones, prepares to spend the summer of her 16th birthday exactly as she has for the last 15. On Cousins Beach with her mother Laurel, her big brother Stephen, her mother's best friend Susanna, and Susanna's handsome teenage sons Conrad and Jeremiah. Susanna's beach house is a sacred place for Belli, who considers it a home more than even her literal home, not least because nothing seems to ever change. But this year there is something different. The shy little girl has grown into a woman and is about to discover all kinds of grown-up things. Number 5. A League of Their Own. Creator, Will Graham. TV adaptation of the 1992 film of the same name, which is about a group of women who founded a baseball league in the 1940s so that women could play professional baseball in it. In 1943, Carson Shaw travels to Chicago to audition for the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League. There she meets other women who dream of a professional career in sports. The connections Carson makes here change her life completely. Number 6. The Devil's Hour. Creator, Tom Moran. Lucy has been waking up at exactly 3:33 a.m. every night all her life, during the so-called Devil's Hour. But she doesn't know why. She has an 8-year-old son who is completely empty and emotionless, and a mother who talks to empty chairs. Her home is haunted by echoes of an unknown life form, but when Lucy's name is inexplicably linked to a series of brutal murders in the area, the answers that have been hidden for years will finally surface. Number 7. The Peripheral. Creator, Scott B. Smith. Stuck in a small Appalachian town, a young woman's only escape from the daily grind is playing advanced video games. She is such a good player that a company sends her a new video game system to test, but it has a surprise in store. It unlocks all of her dreams of finding a purpose, romance, and glamour in what seems like a game, but it also puts her and her family in real danger. Number 8. The English. Creator, Hugo Blick. Set in the mythic mid-American landscape in the year of 1890, The English follows Cornelia Locke, an Englishwoman who arrives into the new and wild landscape of the West to wreak revenge on the man she sees as responsible for the death of her son. Upon meeting Eli Whip, an ex-cavalry scout and member of the Pawnee Nation by birth, they join together and discover a shared history which must be defeated at all costs, if either of them are to survive. Number 9. The Terminal List. Creator, David DiGilio. The series follows James Reese after his entire platoon of Navy SEALs is ambushed during a high-stakes covert mission. Reese returns home to his family with conflicting memories of the event and questions about his culpability. However, as new evidence comes to light, Reese discovers dark forces working against him, endangering not only his life but the lives of those he loves. Number 10. Reacher. Creator, Nick Santora. Jack Reacher is a veteran who worked as an inspector in the military police. Now he is trying to integrate into civilian life. Reacher travels across the country with no phone in his pocket and equipped with only the bare necessities. On his travels, he crosses the country he once served. When Reacher arrives in the small Georgia village of Margrave, he witnesses a small community dealing with its first murder in 20 years. Then Reacher is suddenly arrested. Witnesses saw him at the location at the time of the crime. Jack now has to prove his innocence.